How are you doing, folks? This is Rockersy Custom bikes, motorcycles, guitars, and lots of other things. Today I have a small video for you guys about a custom made chopper frame that I have built, and I put together a soft tail looking like a hardtail chopper frame with spring fork that are 1 meter and 50. So the model of this chopper frame is like the ones they use in Thailand. Lots of these are made in Thailand, and they produce lots of these, and it seems that they like to build the frames looking like that. So I do have some explanation before I go further. Now, everything is handmade, and I have used 3.2 thick metal, and it's quite heavy, especially the spring fork front. It has to be, I think it's good if it's if the forks are heavy, then it's easily steered than if it's easy, because you easily fall when it's so long on a swing if you come over some small stones and stuff. So I thought maybe I would just explain a bit about the frame and show you the frame. So now let's see, and I have used a racing motorcycle wheels, front and rear. Front is, I think, 130 and rear is 195, and they're both in black, and the color of the frame is going to be green lime metallic powder paint. I do powder paint myself, so I will powder paint it. And the steering wheel is not going to be above the tank, but it's going to be almost below the tank, because then it's easier to maneuver and steer the whole motorcycle. Now the length of the motorcycle is 3 meters 32 centimeters with the wheels on, and the degree of the frame neck is, I think, more than 61. I think it's 65 degrees. Yeah. So let's see. I will show you how it looks, and I will explain a bit more. Now, building frames hasn't been my specialty, but I do build everything, both with wood, metal, and aluminium, and different types of things. I can build whatever I want. So now let's see how this one looks. Let's turn the page. There you are. Now this is the frame. This is the whole frame. This is some custom frame made by me, and as you see, there's the soft tail part, the seat part, the engine part, the tank part. Now the tank is not going to stay there. it has to, of course, let me see, it has to come up here and stand like that, a bit more up. So now the tank is not finished. Now even the frame is not 100% finished, but it's just a glimpse of the whole thing. The spring fork, as I said, is 150, 1 meter and 50, and everything is handmade. I just put together as I knew. Even the neck, I mean these, the bring, the bearing holder on the top is made by myself. It looks very strong, strong looking frame, and see this. I bend everything myself and just put together with the engine inside, just to see how much place I need. There are the parts, and now this engine has of course radiator and fan too, so those one come over the engine under the tank, so you can almost see them. Now it's not 100% finished, but it's almost done. But it looks pretty solid. Now the tank, I thought maybe I would continue the tank. Now if the tank is from there, if it's here, these parts are gonna come to the frame. That one too, and the other ones. So it's gonna be hanging over there until here maybe. So it's in it. This tank is, I think, around maybe 25 to 27 liters. Then it's done. Pretty heavy, solid looking frame. Now the engine that I want to use on this, it's not a Harley Davidson or a Ultima or a TP Pro, but it's hyosung Korean GT 650 engine. Now this one is used on racing motorcycles, but I have seen lots of videos from the US where the Americans say that this one sounds like Harley and it shakes like Harley. So I thought maybe I would use this one. And the exhaust pipes actually come from here, down there, and here, down here. So the exhaust pipe are gonna look like a custom Harley or a Ultima exhaust pipe. Just two small pieces. It's gonna sound like hell. And I thought maybe I would powder paint the whole engine in black glossy powder paint. Powder paint the whole thing. Of course, some parts are not going to be with it in the oven because they are going to burn. And those are the wheels, racing. I don't know, it was a Honda or what it was. Just the tires, of course, I use. 2 brake disc front and 1 brake disc rear. And the chain comes here. So it's electric start and strong looking engine made in South Korea. They make good stuff then as well. So this engine with those wheels and that frame. Now the frame, I have made it a bit wider than the wheels, because if someone wants to upgrade the rear wheel, they can easily do that. And let's see. Of course, the tank, I have just made my own design looking like that. Now here's going to be the opening. Here you put the gasoline in, and the tap is going to be here, and this is when it's done. I will powder paint the whole thing in lime green and black engine and black wheels, and of course the front light is going to be up here, a small one, and the rear light is going to be here on the left side with plate number. And the whole frame is going to be 3 meters and 32 centimeters. So nice frame, I think. Pretty solid, of course. And since always frames like that for custom choppers are heavier in the back side, the rear side, it's good that the spring forks are heavy as well, because then easier to swing, and it's it doesn't just go wild on some small pieces of stone on the road while you swing. So if you have any on your comments, you can always ask, and you can of course share this video and like it if you want, if you think it's funny. And in here I used to build guitars before. That's why my channel's name is called Rockersy Custom Guitars, actually. Now, one of the guitars that I made long ago, it's Jackson, made by some tough wood from Africa. Now, this is almost the most strongest wood I have ever touched. It's an electric 24th fret star body custom guitar. So in there I used to build guitars before. I have some videos on my channel, of course. And this one is tank to one of my motorcycles, a custom chopper called Ultima, 127 cubic inches with 150 horsepower, drag racing engine competition series. Not for the weak, very strong stuff. You have to be crazy to drive that motorcycle. So now let's see. When this is done, I put another video and show all the YouTubers how good it has become. Under here, I'm gonna have a small box for battery and wires and stuff. It doesn't need that much place for a oil pump or a oil tank, because the engine is not Harley, so it's lots of place here and up here, of course. And I think this frame would hold for a long time, I tell you. Yeah. Let's see. So, just ask your questions and hit the like button. Have a good time, guys.